What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Skater XL video. Today, as you can see, we're Tom Asta and we're skating Hotland, one of the modded maps that have been officially added into Skater XL. And today we're just gonna go over how to control in this game, because a lot of people have been asking me how to do stuff like varial flips. See, I couldn't even do one there. It's still a tricky game for me, even though I've been playing for 300 hours, I think. But there we have one, and that is just one of the tricks we'll go over today. I actually think we'll go over most flat ground tricks, but I'll just turn on the controller in the settings menu so that you guys can see exactly what buttons I'm pressing. Wow, English is difficult today. What if we just go down to a flat ground area so we can just skate here? And as you guys know, I am regular footed, so I crouch down regular by putting the right stick down. And then when we release, we do an ollie. You guys probably know that by now, but if we do that as we're in the air, we can also tweak out the board and get different styles on it like that. If we want to do a kickflip, just like in real life, we pop an ollie, but then we flick our foot out to the left. Kind of like that. That was a pretty good kickflip. But once again, you can oversteer that maybe by taking the back foot in as we're doing it. Hard to see on that, but if we just check out the replay editor. So this was the first kickflip we did, just a very standard kickflip, looking really good. And then we'll just speed up and find the second one where we try to tuck the back foot. So watch the back foot on this kickflip. Kind of tucking it in there. You can add whatever style you want to your kickflips in this game, to any tricks actually. You guys probably already know that. And the heel flip is of course the opposite flick direction of the kickflip. Then we got the backside shove it, which is scooping this way, and we got the frontside one scooping the other way. And as you guys know by now, any of these tricks are gonna look different each time you do them. You could also add some catches. So if we do a kickflip, I'll catch it with the back foot. If we do a heel flip, I'll also catch it with the back foot. And then on the shove-its, I'd catch them with the front foot, just like in real life. Kind of like that on the backside shove-it, and like that on the frontside shove-it. But here comes the tricky part, because most people know how to do the shove-it and the kickflip, but they feel like whatever they do, they still just do tray flips. Now for me, if I want to do a varial flip or any of the 180 flip tricks, so hard flip, inward heel and varial heel as well, I kind of pre-flick my tricks. So if I crouch down, as you can see on the blue stick, so I pre-flick and then I scoop. If I don't do that, I tend to also do the 360 version of whatever trick. I feel like that if you pre-flick and just gently scoop, you'll have a way better chance of landing any of the varial flip variations. Oh my god. English is not my friend today, but as you guys saw, we did the varial flip. Or did we just do the varial heel flip? We'll do a varial flip right now. You guys can see what I'm doing on screen. We can try to add a front foot catch to it. Adds a bit more to think about, but it just adds more style to the trick as well. Let's also get inward heel. And we'll get hard flip. That was the one we were missing. I do like to kind of spin backside on the hard flips though, and then kind of pull it back. That one wasn't that good. Let's try it with a high pop. Ooh, that was an interesting looking hard flip. So this one was the first one where I kind of tried to backside shifty it. Didn't look that good. But this was the high pop version. Wow, that looks so good. Now I could have added a front foot catch to that and probably make it look even better, but let's just move on to some other tricks. I think by now you guys also know that spinning in the air is done with the triggers. That's just a backside 180. We can do a half cab back. And if we do the exact same thing for a kickflip while doing that, we of course get the backside flip. I like to not fully rotate it in the air and then kind of revert on ground. Kind of like that. Makes it look really sick. And since I think you guys understand all the 360 flip variations, so tray flip, laser, 360 inward heel, and 360 hard flip, I think we'll just go on to some more 180 spin tricks. For a big spin, we of course just do a shove it and spin backside 180. Same thing with the frontside 180 or frontside big spin. I really can't talk today, I'm sorry guys. And then I've also, just like the tray flip and not being able to varial flip, I've gotten the same thing for bigger flips. So a lot of people can bigger flip, but not big flip. But honestly, the same thing goes for the big flip as the varial flip. You just gotta do the varial flip and then spin a backside 180. And you can of course also add some catch style to that. Yeah, it could have been a bit better, but we'll take it. And then I think once you nail all these tricks, it's just about keeping on practicing them so you can do other tricks like a modern ghetto bird. The switchback heel shouldn't really be too much of an issue. Oh, that was a nice looking trick. But yeah, I'm basically just adding everything we practice now together. So what about we move on to the grinds? As you guys know, if you land on the edge, you just automatically grind, which makes a lot of sense. But on that 50-50, I actually didn't really do anything, but you can do a tweak for it. If you place both sticks up, or actually the opposite, so one up and one down. I just put the back foot down and the right stick up, but you can do it the other way as well. For a 5-0, there's also different ways to do that, so I just like to ollie and then just hold one stick down. You could also hold both sticks down, then you'll kind of scrape the tail. That is honestly how I do my 5-0s in real life, even though you should probably like balance them like in a manual, but I like doing 5-0s like that. It's really easy to like get the shove out. For a nose grind, it's the same thing, just ollie onto the ledge, hold up on the front foot stick. You can also do it with the back foot stick, but I prefer to do it with only the front foot, makes more sense to me. You can also press both sticks up and really like apparently scrape so much that you actually like stop on the ledge. Yeah, okay, I think there's a bad spot on the coping there. But when it comes to stuff like crooked grind, so we'll try a frontside crooked grind, I like to press both sticks up because then you can really get a good pinch if you land on it correctly. You could see how that only my like right wheel was on the actual ledge there. I don't know why English is so difficult today, but we'll do it backside as well and maybe do some backside tricks. Oh, I missed the crooked grind. Let's just try that again. So there we go. No slides can be done a few different ways, just like any trick in this game. But I mean, you could just kind of spin. I spun a little less than 90 there, and then I tweaked my nose a bit to the side. You could also just spin 90 and hold straight up, even though that honestly made it a little difficult for me. Oh, we are in a crooked grind, a really bad one. It's kind of hard to believe I played the game for so many hours sometimes. But yeah, okay, I guess that was our backside nose slide, spinning 90 and pressing up on one stick. If we press up on both sticks, you'll kind of see how the tail is raised up. So that might look a little weird. I like to do it on like blunt slides or nose blunt slides on rails. But otherwise, I have a bad habit of doing it like everywhere. My backside lip slides also like to pin the front foot down or up, but you guys could see what I'm doing, of course. You can also back lip by doing the ollie and then doing the opposite tweak of the sticks in the air. Kind of like that. And if we want to go for something like a back nose blunt, it's just pushing both sticks up, putting all the pressure to the nose, spinning 90 and kind of jumping over the ledge. Just like a blunt slide. Trying to almost like jump over the ledge but press both sticks down or to whatever pressure point you want. Something a lot of people don't get are Smith grinds. So here we'll do a backside one. The way I normally do it is just like this. I spin a little bit in the air, kind of like that. And then I just hold a nose grind tweak. So I dip the nose down. And then we just kind of get stuck on the back foot like that. But you can also tweak for it in the air, which I don't do much. But kind of like that. Let's try to get a backsmith like that. So I won't really spin this time. And then you kind of get out more easily, land cleaner. But I mean, it's just the way you guys prefer to do it. We should also just get a willy grind because I like to just do it like this. Don't really spin enough and then hold down on the front foot. Because the cool thing about knowing how to backside willy grind is now you can actually barley grind. So doing a front 180 into a switch Smith grind. You see, I just did a front 180 and then I did the exact same thing as on the willy grind and we got a really cool trick. That was so good looking. Let's just go over the grabs and we'll do it down the stairs. So grabbing with the right bumper, that is my right hand. If we do that with the left bumper, of course it's gonna be the left hand. And it's just gonna grab to the most natural place. So if we want to do a nose grab, I want to grab with my left hand, but I'm going to tweak the tail down so that the nose goes up and becomes the highest point of the board. And then you just grab it with the left bumper. With the tail grab, we want to do the opposite thing. So I'm actually going to lift my nose up to raise the tail. And then I'm going to grab with the right hand. To do a stale fish, we want to tweak the board in the air so that we don't do a weird frontside shove it. I did it a little bit too early, so if we wait a little bit, kind of like this, and then you see we grabbed with the left hand, that equals a mute grab. And then we can do the same just with the other hand and get a stale fish. If you release it in time, you can do really clean grabs like this. Should we try to get a 540 mute? I'm sorry, that was just not close at all. We can try it in the mini ramp, even though I think it's too small. I might air out. I tried to revert it around, but we just got the mute 360. But as you guys can see when I perform this trick, there's a lot of buttons being pressed. But yeah, we just got it. There's a lot to think about at that point. Now, once you do any grab, you can actually really tweak it any way you want. So there I tweaked both sticks to opposite sides. We can do it to the opposite sides of that. Kind of like that. And you can create so many different options. What if we press both sticks up? Gives a really tweaked melon. And what about back? I don't know what happens if you pull it up and down in the opposite directions. Well, nothing really. That's kind of what I expected. Let's just get a heel flip front blunt. Nope. Oh yeah, we can do some of the tweak grabs with the right grab as well. So we got that really sketchy indie. I'm sorry about that. We just cleaned it up. And then let's do it spinning kind of backside. So like this. That also looks really good. We can also pull that straight up. And get a really nice tuck knee. I know it said indie, but I think that was a tuck knee. Can also tweak it back, of course. Kind of get a like rocket-ish grab. And you can do these tweaks with any of the grabs. So also with the nose grab, you kind of tweak that out to the side. Can you tweak it to both sides? I mean, you just get more of a tweak on it that way. I want this heel flip front blunt now. Damn it! We gotta get it. Wow, I suck right now. We have another chance. Damn it! We'll just do it down the handrail because I need this heel flip front blunt now. That was so bad. That wasn't too good either. To skate handrails or hoppers, I like to have a slight angle to it, and then it's pretty much the same thing as what we went over on the ledge. Sketchy kickflip back Smith. Okay, I already got the heel flip front blunt. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with it right now. Ah! But something we haven't went over is when you medium pop or high pop. I'll just show you the difference between those. So this is a low pop. If we medium pop, we hold that down, but then hold the front foot stick a little bit down. That'll give us a higher pop than that. If we hold them both straight down, we get the highest pop possible. But if we do a medium pop or a high popped ollie, you can actually wind up for the tricks. So when I let go, I spin way faster than if we just do a low pop ollie and try to spin immediately when we pop. This can add some new tricks. For example, I think a backside 360 kickflip is really tough with a low pop. I mean, it kind of looked pretty steezy, but if you high pop it, it's just way easier. And if you add stuff like a varial flip to a back 360, you guys know what we get. We get a gazelle flip. But yeah, I think this is pretty much all you need to know. Now we can like wind up for front 360, maybe try to get into the nose blunt, which I wasn't really trying. Oh, that was pretty cool as well. It said backside nose blunt, but I don't believe that is what it was. That was it. Could have been better, but we'll take it. If you guys have more questions on how to do tricks in this game, leave them down there in the comment section and we might do a follow-up. Oh my god, right now it's going pretty well. And then what should we get here? Something really weird. Alright, I guess we'll end this video with something really cool. Oh man, a big flip backside nose blunt, that would be so difficult. So I think we'll try that. Just gotta do a varial flip and kind of shove it and spin 90. That was close. And I also gotta stop popping out of it. Oh, that was a kiss the rail, but it was so clean. So I think we'll just take that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you guys know what to do to support the channel. But yeah, just leave comments in the comment section if you have more questions. I gotta stop talking because I obviously can't do that anymore. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll just be seeing you in the very next video. So until then, peace out.